Hey Patrick, just a short video here to sort of update you on some changes. I hope you guys had a great weekend and happy belated Father's Day. Um, okay, I think the last version I sent you, um, you can go ahead and run with. What you'll need to do is go into your optimization parameters, and I'll just go through these here. Um, as you know from previous optimizations, we've added more to the pot here, so there are just more parameters that we have to deal with. That being said, I'm just going to run through this with you real quickly and sort of refresh your memory. We'll go with the default quantity as 1. We'll exit on the close. We'll take all entries, 1 entry per direction. We're using our genetic optimizer. Here we're using maximum net profit. We want to optimize our data series to true. Our slippage is 1. You can include your commission if you want. We're dealing with such small numbers here that you can just figure 10 to 12 bucks round trip, and then just multiply by the number of your trades. We've got our custom session template here. I've gone for the previous 2 weeks here on the time frame. I've set the minute at 2 hours or 120 minutes. Since we added the Kaufman filter, we need to run this at a maximum of 100 on both of these, on the Kaufman period as well as the smoothing period. And then on the momentum formula, we want to use the balanced one. So you just double click that, and because I think by default it goes to classic, but we want to use the balanced. See, the chop meters already set by default. The CGO, I think we had been running this at 100, so we'll continue with that. The ATR, we do not change. That should be 210 and 3. And then up here we want to exit at our end time. So that's what I optimized there for this past 2 weeks. As you can see here, these are some fairly good results. We're getting 6 trades across a 2-week period at an 83.5% profitability. Ridiculously low on the losses, and decent profit. Again, just so you can see this, and see here our CGO is set at 5 on this particular test. The ATR is 210 and 3. Our Kaufman is 55, the balanced formula, and then our smoothing period is 5, and that's on a 12-minute chart for this 2-week period. The rest, their max net profit genetic optimizer. This really doesn't apply when we're running the numbers for this next week. So I just wanted to share that information with you. I'll type it up, put it in an email for you. I just wanted to say run these numbers for this week and see how it performs. Keep in mind that it traded 6 times over 2 weeks, so that's 10 trading days. You're looking at trading approximately once every other day. In this particular example, you can see here it had 2 trades on the 2nd, 1 on the 4th, 1 on the 5th, and 2 on the 9th. So it's really cut down the frequency of the trades. I think I mentioned to you I was talking with this guy Bob, who is a programmer for Bloomberg in Pennsylvania, and he and I have started a dialogue about increasing. We discussed 2 aspects of this, one being the volume and the other being the efficiency. I told him that we had really been focusing on the efficiency, that meaning that we're focusing on more of the high probability trades, and that we want to decrease the frequency of trades and focus more on, here's a high, here's a major market move, and it's, it just makes more sense to trade this and avoid all this noise. Now, you and I both know that that's certainly easier said than done, but from a mathematical standpoint, that's what we're trying to focus on. So without getting too technical, he and I have, as I said, we started a dialogue, and we're going to try to stay on top of numbers like this. But I'd like to experiment with this and run with the new code, and make sure that you and I can get a system down and make sure that we're optimizing all the right parameters, and just get back in this groove, so to speak. I know it feels like we've been out of this and haven't done this for 2 months now. But at any rate, here's what I've been working on, and hopefully you still have everything, and you can run through and by all means choose some other assets here. So, look at natural gas. Crude oil is probably gonna, with this escalating nonsense in Iraq, crude oil's probably going to be pretty active here in the next week or 2, so that might be something good to experiment with as well. I chose TF because that's what we've been playing with for the last few months. So at any rate, I hope you all are doing well, and shoot me an email if you have any questions or problems. All right, take care.